Engineering, Senior Nathan Thompson.
We have the two JV matches first, then national anthem and the varsity matches. First up for the JVs from Howard, 132 pounds, Elias Mullins. And for Boardman, 132, Lane Carter.
Tell Mr. Connors to come down. Mr. Connors, he said come down here.
Okay.
And in the third quarter, Allen 9, Boardman 7. Correction in period number 3, Allen 10, Boardman 7. Give a big round of applause for these two fine gentlemen. All right, we're going to announce the wrestlers for the varsity match. First off, at 106 from Holland, Caden Mancino. Unopposed at 106 from 13, Raymond Schmiel. For Howland, 120, unopposed against Dominic Vanetti from Boardman. At 126, Howland, unopposed against Boardman's 126, Tawfiq Abanazi. At 132 from Howland, Ryan Spangler. From Boardman, Tyler Ray. At 138, either Evan Ramsey or Nolan Ruxel from Howland. And from Boardman, Ashton Lavelle. At 145 from Howland, either Ethan Schneider or Matthew Womer. And from Boardman, Sean O'Hora. At 152 from Howland, Dominic Sambria. And from Boardman, our senior, Nathan Thompson. At 160 from Howland, Aiden Hepsel. And from Boardman, Dante Scott. At 170 for Howland, Jordan Williams. For Boardman, either Andre Everett or Fernando Ortiz. At 182 for Howland, Walton Cardwell. And for Boardman, same two guys, Andre Everett or Fernando Ortiz. At 195 for Howland, Cole Torari against Boardman, Jake Powell or Matt Neal. At 220 for Howland, Gage Gibson. For Boardman, unopposed. And at 285 for Howland, Giorgio Francisco against Nick Mariano. Your coaches from Howland, Matt Zarkratian, Amy Herman, Brad Gibson, Greg Monk, and Steve Wall. And for Boardman, the legendary coaching staff of Frank Mancini, Don Mancini, Kevin Powell, Jim Jones, and the King, Jack Raylor. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with no other freedoms. With everything that's gone on in our country and overseas, gentlemen, please stand and take your hats off and remain standing for the playing and singing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Boardman High School for tonight's wrestling match between the Howland Tigers and your Boardman Spartans. haven't had the opportunity to see Howland this year yet, but have been to quite a few Boardman matches and know the kids pretty well. So Rob Gardner is sitting next to me, former Boardman wrestler, and that's circa 1980. I know. We don't even want to talk about that, but
I graduated.
yes, you did.
First up at 106 pounds for Howland.
The 106-pound match won't be contested tonight. There is a forfeit on the Boardman side. We're going to deal with a couple forfeits throughout the lineups, I think, due to injuries and other things that may have come up throughout the season, but some weight issues, those type things. So Caden Mancino received a forfeit from Boardman at the 106-pound weight class. At 113-pound, I expect this match, Rob, to be very tightly contested. Ray Smill's a really tough kid for Boardman at 113, and not sure about Braden Rubisic, but we're going to see right now how that goes. What do you think?
Well, from everything that I've been checking out, Smill's one of Boardman's best. Sophomore, 29-8, district qualifier as a freshman, third at Perry sectional.
Really nice takedown and right to his back there, Rob. Did you see that? He had him up in the air real nice and set him down nice and gentle, and has him. We're going to probably see at least 3 near fall here.
Yeah, scoop that head
Yep.
out of it. Good for him.
Yeah, Rubisic. We don't have grades on the kids other than I know Smill's a sophomore, and he's part of the pretty strong sophomore class that the Spartans have with going this year.
On my so
So Smill's moving pretty well right now. I'm thinking he really wants to get him off his base here. He's letting him sit there a little while. There you go. Nice tilt. Really nice tilt. I think he's going to pin him out of this tilt. Yeah, it's tough to do.
near side shoulder.
Yeah. Another 3 back points, though.
There's an arm.
Yeah.
See if he's off his leg. Oh no.
Yep, it's on the other side. Pin. There's your pin. For those of you that may be turning into wrestling for the first time, team score is done by the individual matches. The wrestler who wins a match by under 8 points, it's a 3-point team point win. If you win by more than 8 but less than 15, it's a 4-point, and a tech fall is a 5-pointer, which is a 15-point and over victory, and then a pin is worth 6. So right there, Boardman got 6 points, and they got another 6 points just now because Vanetti got a forfeit. So right now, Boardman leads the match 12-6, and we're moving on right off into the 126-pound match, and according to the information we have a forfeit here as well.
Yep. Now, did you say below 8 points is a 2 points? I believe it's 3. 3 teams.
It's 3, yeah. Yeah. So right now, team score is 18-6, Boardman's favor. We're going to have a couple contested matches here at 132 pounds. Tyler Ray is coming in from Boardman against Ryan Spangler. And I have actually seen Spangler wrestle. He's a pretty tough kid. Tyler's one of those kids that moves a lot. He's very bendable. He's never in a bad position. He always seems to be. He's had a really nice season this year.
This is my first time watching Boardman and/or Howland or high school wrestling. I've been too busy with college tennis, so I'm in this, and we'll see what it's got. Tyler Ray, I got him as a sophomore, 30-11. Fourth at the Popple. So place and all. 5-0. Tells me he's a wiry kid with a great. And he is actually third in Division I by Boro fan, which is the to Iowa school ranking.
Right now, Spangler's in on a real nice shot, but he hasn't been able to finish. And again, I think Tyler's a long 132-pounder. And so he's able to get himself in some positions, and he really has some great funk. And we got a stalemate there. So they're both going to go back up on their feet here at 0-0 is the score at this point.
Of match here, these guys are still kind of feeling each other out.
I agree. Got about 40 seconds left in the first period, and it's still 0-0, and they're both up on their feet in a neutral position, battling each other.
We going?
Yeah, 2-2-2. Oh, he's in there deep. That's, yeah, as long as he holds him there. There he goes. That should, no back points there yet. Now he's got him. Nope.
He doesn't have a half or an arm bar in. He's just trying to.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's settling.
Looks like he had an opportunity to get some back points there, but maybe just didn't have it tight enough. He's got a really nice tight wrist right now. And he got a little bit high. Okay, nothing changed there at the end, even though it looked like it might be heading in the Howland wrestler's direction. Spangler had a nice little, actually pulled him under, and it was heading towards Tyler's back, but thank God, period ended before that was going to be a situation. So Howland chooses down, and they currently down 2-0.
Looks like he's got lost the game.
Tyler has a really nice cross-face cradle if he can get in a position where he can use it. I think, again, that comes down to just, he's got some length to him, which is good, and he's got good hips. I think, nope, gave up a reversal here, so that's 2 points to Howland. We're now tied at 2-2.
Got a little high on the ride there, and it's easy to slip off now. Here he comes back. Let's see if he can keep it on the balance. Minute 6.
Tyler's another one of the promising sophomore class that Boardman has going for him right now. They've got quite a few wrestlers in that class. We'll see.
In the States, so he's doing something right.
Yeah, definitely.
Sophomore. Well, got to his feet.
Yep.
3-2, Ray. 56.
This is an important point right now because Tyler will have his choice in the third period what he wants to take. So he's in a good position right now if he doesn't give up a takedown. So he's going to probably just try to do some hand fighting, use his hips. But the Spangler's in there pretty good right now. About 26 seconds left.
Ray used to keep them hips out and just fight that off.
We're into a potentially dangerous, yep.
Was fortunate there. 9 seconds.
Now, if you're Ray at this point, what are you looking for? Are you trying to look for anything, or just try to keep it going into the fourth period, third period like this? Yeah.
Seconds.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Ray's got his decision here, and he'll obviously take down to try to get his escape point.
I would think.
Yep.
I don't know tendencies like somebody that's good on top,
Yeah.
good on the bottom, but usually bottom.
Well, in the second period, Tyler was able to get out on him, so I'm assuming he'll be able to do that here in the third as well if he... Yeah, he's out right now, I bet. You can see how high the Howland kid is. Yep. There it was. So now we're sitting at 4-2 with a minute 40 left. So we're in neutral position, both on their feet. Howland obviously wants to get a takedown here and tie it up, and Tyler wants to get a takedown to put it away, right?
It's all trying to score. He's in pretty deep now. Let's see, he's trying to drive toward the hips. See if he can keep him in bounds. I think he's probably going to turn the corner here. I don't know.
Okay, the two's been given, yep.
Wow.
That's kind of new in over the last couple of years, is that as long as there's 2 points of the wrestler, they'll give you back points or a takedown even off the mat, the other wrestler. That way it keeps people from, I guess, fleeing the mat.
Right.
You know.
And I've seen guys take other guys down and just their toes in bounds, but
So I don't know if you were paying attention to that as it was going, but what happened was Tyler was supposed to go down, and the Howland kid actually let him up and gave him a escape point. So now we're sitting at 5-4 with a minute left in the third period. So.
Yep. 55 seconds. So somebody, whoever gets a takedown here is going to seal it if there's a takedown.
And he's back in deep again. But
Tyler's trying to run right
yep.
behind. Gotta be careful.
Boy, he's been in there tight a couple times, hasn't he? He's been in deep on shots and hasn't been able to finish.
He's got to keep them hips out
Yep.
away from those hands because you know he comes up with his hips. Don't give him up. Keep them hips out. 15 seconds. You're stalemate this pretty soon here.
I would think so.
Yep, there it is.
That's, you know who the referee is, or Rich Kunkel. Remember Rich Kunkel? Boston Town Fitch, yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day, back in our day, actually.
Well, that clock was running. Now they're showing 10.
Yeah, 10 seconds. So the Howland kid really, yeah.
Ray's going to be defensive here.
Yeah, and that's all right. Tyler got a stalling call against him, but with 3 seconds left, it's something, probably a smart move to make. So it finishes out 5-4. Tyler Ray gets another victory to add to his record.
21-6. 132, 138. Some of these matchups we're going to hear on the fly, I believe.
Yeah, so 138. For Boardman, you've got Ashton LaBelle here. He's a sophomore also. I've mentioned that sophomore class quite a bit because that's really something to build off of for the Mancinis here at Boardman. That they've got enough sophomores that if they really add to that over the next couple of years, they should have a nice team. There's a nice dump right there by Ashton. And if he can hold it, we're going to do his back here. Nope, he's got his 2, though. Yep.
Let's see, soft 20 and 11. He came out for wrestling in the 8th grade. And he's excelled since. A lot of kids these days, they're still in school, so.
He led up the wrestler from Howland there, Rob, so we're at 2-1 with 1:20 left in the first period. Oh, there's another dump. Yep. Yep, no points, though.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's too worried about this kid.
Yeah, I don't think so either. What's Ashton's record this year?
I got him at 20 and 11.
Very good record for a sophomore in wrestling varsity, you know?
Yeah, it says he's...
There's a nice takedown.
Now he's got a half.
Yep, that should be back points, but he's got to
Get
get
out and
out.
run it.
Yep,
Run
get out there and run it.
He's gotta
Sink
get
it.
out perpendicular.
There he goes. He's sinking it every second. There he goes.
It's getting deep. Let's see. He's got 40 seconds.
Yeah, he got him now.
I think he's got it.
Yep.
Yep.
There's your pin. That pin is at 38.8 seconds left in the first period, and that's your winner, Ashton LaBelle. Coming up for Boardman is at 145 is Sean O'Horo. Howland has given us a couple different names that they could be sending out to the mat to wrestle Sean. So, Rob, you got some stats on Sean over there for this year?
Yeah, just calculating my score here. So
Okay.
we have that. Yeah, it's 27-6. Oh, now O'Hora, yeah, this is the star matchup of the night here, and I'm afraid to start reading my notes because I'm going to miss something.
Yeah.
If I hear some screaming, I'm going to look up. Sean is a sophomore, 34-8, ranked 16th in the state. Obviously plays tight in a number of tournaments. Let's see. He's also a star running back for Boardman's football team. Second team All AAC in football. Last year, you might remember his brother. He's Michael, plays 5th at state. He's a quarterback in college at Saginaw Valley State. Sean holds a record for the most wins as a freshman in Boardman history. And his opponent is Matthew, I believe they said Matthew Woomer.
Yes, Matthew.
And this is the man too. He's a state qualifier last year. He was battling some injuries from football, so he's only been back in about 3 weeks. But
Yeah, I saw one of his first matches that he came back was, I believe, at EOWL, one of the first, or maybe, but he was in the finals of the EOWL. Wrestled kid from Louisville, I think, but
yeah.
Sean's a tough kid. He's another part of that sophomore class. I mean, I've already said it 4 or 5 times, but I keep reiterating it because there's just a group of kids coming up that are tough and look to a good future for the high school down the road.
Well, and in all my research, this Woomer, he's the man for Howland. I mean,
Yeah.
he finished 38-13. According to my notes, he was 1 win shy of placing at state.
Wow, that's outstanding.
You know,
What grade's he? Any idea?
he is a sophomore.
Oh, he's a
2
sophomore also.
sophomores, right?
Yep.
And he's put together. You can see.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Oh man, it's nice action there.
Nice action, but no points. But no points there. Okay. 17 seconds left in the first period. 0-0.
We're up here roughing from, but we got a better view than that going on there, so we'll
You can see the respect between these two.
Yep.
Neither one wants to make a mistake here and fall behind right away. So we're going to go into the second period with no score. So I believe Sean will have his choice, and he's deferring over to Woomer from Howland, and he has chosen down.
Woomer's coach said he's obviously physically very strong and mentally tough, and you can tell one look at him. He looks like a wrestler. You can
Yeah.
tell.
There's one, he's out, and about 15 seconds into the period, he was able to get an escape, and they're back on their feet again at the 1:38 mark. Woomer's definitely put together. You can tell he's put some time into the gym. And
Yeah, but there's different styles.
Yes, there is.
You know, 'cause Sean's a little more longer and leaner, but sometimes that's you could tie those muscle guys up a little bit.
I know I always had trouble with the long, lanky guys. Always did.
Yep. I mean, they can reach right around you, grab
Yeah.
an ankle, and do something to neutralize your strength. Yeah, this will give you a good. You know, but
I think this could come down to just a mistake. You know, where one person makes a mistake and somebody gets an accidental point or takedown or
lapse
something.
of, concentration. And
Yeah.
You almost saw it at the end of the first there.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Woomer almost got that takedown nearly out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think Sean took a shot. There's a nice deep shot. Nice deep shot. Let's see if he could finish it. Go to the knee, yep.
He's in deep.
Yep. That was a good shot.
Got around
Definitely
him,
a good
but that was
shot.
Good scrambling by O'Horn and not give up a 2.
Yeah. What's nice about that, too, is Wilmer's taking a couple shots, and now Sean's taking a couple shots, so there's no risk of stalling being called or anything like that in a match like this. You'd hate to see it come down to that. So we got a stalemate, and it's 28 seconds left in the second period, and they're still on their feet.
This match has gone according to plan. I mean, Woomer was down, got his 1 escape, and that's the only scoring we've seen.
Yep. Those are those half-hearted shots are the ones that you got to make them pay on a little bit, I think. And I think that by the time Sean's in really good shape too. I mean, I know Woomer's just coming back, so he's probably not in the type condition that he would like to be in for a match like this. But 3 seconds, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
here we go.
you know him better than me, but I think O'Horn would go down, try to get the escape to tie it up.
Yep. And I honestly don't expect Woomer to let him stay down there for a period, for a long time. If he's got any shot to just let him up, he's going to let him up, and he'll try to win this on his feet.
You never know, some guys are so good on top.
Yeah.
But, nope, he's out.
Yeah, he's out already.
Minute 50 here.
Yeah, it only took Sean, 8 seconds to get out, so I think this match is going to end up very tight all the way down.
1 take.
Yep. The mental part of this right here is you don't want to make a mistake, so you want to do something tight, right? You want to get something in there and get a deep shot. Without it, don't even bother, right?
Well, yeah, you don't want to take
Yeah.
too much risk and play into their hands. Woomer's in nice and deep there.
Yeah, he's in very deep.
That's,
Sean's a good funker, though. There you go.
yeah, he is.
Yep.
Woomer's still in deep. We'll see
Yes,
if
he is.
can somehow neutralize this.
Sean's going to need to arch and elevate here a little bit.
Try to roll him out
Yep.
because they're close to being out of bounds.
And now he's got... that's 2. Yeah.
Well, that's what we talked about.
Yep.
Scramble situation, and Woomer got the better of him. 3-1.
So obviously Sean's in a position now where he's got to get an escape pretty quick here and try to get some sort of a takedown or maybe even a reversal to send this thing into overtime.
Yep. And Woomer's
Right. You can see him sitting back on the hips, going to throw a leg in there. And
Yep. You just gotta be careful. He starts stalling and start wrapping the legs in there and just yeah. So he's just throwing in the boots,
yeah.
tying up.
We're down to about 30 seconds left in the third period here. And we got a stalling on Howland, sitting out on the hips, not really trying to. What's that?
That's how it looked to me.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
throwing in the legs. And
Right, just trying to sit there for a period of time. And
Horror's got to explode out of this. You just can't allow Woomer to keep doing the same thing. He tried to grab your roll there, but nothing happened.
yeah, he needed to clear his hips a little bit better.
I bet he. Oh.
There he goes. So 15 seconds left, and now we got a stalling call here on Woomer, and Sean's he's just going to hold on to the arm for the last 5 seconds. So this thing most likely is going to end 3-2. Oh, good try. Oh, we got him. 2. Oh, I believe that's probably going to be. I'm thinking Coach Mancini may contest that at the table because that was a heck of a move at the end, but I think the buzzer did ring. That was a heck of a move. That was a good match. Very good match. Yep.
Ethan Snyder, and for Boardman, our senior, Nathan Thompson.
Here's the lone senior in the Boardman lineup tonight, Nate Thompson. Really good athlete, wrestling Dominic Santabria. Don't know much about Santabria, but let's see what Nate does here. We'll turn it over to you, Rob. What do you got on Nate?
Nate, let's see. He's senior, obviously. District qualifier, sectional runner-up. He won 3 times at districts at 152 last year, but wasn't enough to get out and get to state.
Nate got a quick takedown. And
Here he goes. Coach tells me he's very athletic. He had a slow start due to surgery on his thumb during the football season. His older brother Wesley was our heavyweight, Boardman's heavyweight a few years back, and also played football at YSU. He escaped in 2-1.
his brother got a lot of action for YSU there on the defensive line.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nate's just a heck of an athlete, but
I didn't make many YSU games this year, but maybe next year we'll see.
hopefully you will.
See the penguin on a stick would be nice to get back.
Yes.
Now, Nate is actually ranked 27th in Division I, so he's on the radar for one of the best in the state. So
He is so quick on his feet and can get out of mostly any position that you can put him in. When he's wrestling well, he's just very good on his feet. And so he's up 2-1 with about 45 seconds left in this period. I would expect him to be going after another takedown here and try to go into the second period 4-1. So he's got a quick double. Hopefully.
3.5 GPA, and he's going to go to YSU for electrical engineering. His favorite food, I would agree, was Chipotle.
Oh, nice throw. Nice throw. There you go. Yep. Boy, I don't even know. I couldn't even call that as fast as that all happened. Yeah. He did a lateral drop. That was what we used to call it back in the day, and I haven't seen one of those for a while, man. Have you? That was, remember Bob Trimble? He used to come up into the wrestling room and throw us all around a little bit. It might have been after your time, but
I know the name.
yeah, he used to beat us up pretty good. He had some great throws. That was really nice. That's probably one of the nicer throws I've seen at the high school level. Okay, here we go with Dante Scott. You got any information on Dante?
Well, Dante, not a lot. He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore?
Now, he's 0-6, but it's just his second year. He's filling in for Daniel Fetty, who is another sophomore who normally I think would be starting, but he's out tonight. So.
Again, I think we've listed out about 7 or 8 sophomores, haven't we?
Yeah, we got another underclassman for sure. And who's he got?
Aiden Helsel.
Yeah, now he's another freshman too, and I
he
don't
is.
have much on him either. So.
Well, this will be an interesting match to see.
Young Bucks figure it out.
We're about 30 seconds into it, and nobody's scored yet. So, but the team score is 33 Boardman, 9 Howland.
Wow.
Yeah.
But these scores can turn around.
Yeah, really fast.
Some forfeits and some pins. It's like 6-6-6.
Looking around the gym tonight, we've got a pretty good crowd. It's a blackout night here at the Spartans gym.
Nice deep shot.
Yep, nice deep shot, but it hasn't finished it yet. And block and throw. Coach Mancini's caught him.
Oh, he rolled in.
Yep, that's one of Coach Mancini's prize moves, the block and throw. And he's used it very effectively for years.
The way they called the last one.
Yep, there it is. Wow. Minute 25 seconds into the first period. Dante Scott gets his first win, right? Yeah. Good for him. That's exciting. First varsity winning against Howland, you gotta like that.
Boy, it sure looked like Howland's guy might have just turned the wrong way.
Yeah.
Jordan Williams for Boardman. Andre Ingrid.
I think Andre Everett is he also a sophomore or is he a freshman? Yeah, he's a freshman. I've seen him a couple times this year, and he's looked really good at various points. He just, he doesn't have varsity level experience yet underneath his belt, so he makes some mistakes, but overall, what an athlete.
If this is Jordan Williams.
Yeah, it is Jordan Williams. Yep. Andre's, see how quick that is, but then he let it go, so he got nothing. He had him, he was behind it, and he just didn't hold on tight enough. But, man, I'll tell you what, for a freshman, I really like the way this kid looks in general.
Yeah, he's fighting for everything.
Yep.
Back to neutral. Well, they call him Dre. Freshman, he was 12 and 14, or possibly that's his record now. He's a middle school state qualifier as an 8th grader. And the coaches say he has got a lot of promise, as you said, so.
From what I've seen so far this year, he really does. He's got the attitude, and he's quick on his feet. We're a minute into the first period, and it's 0-0. There's another really nice shot. Got to finish that, though. Yep, there he goes. 2 points for Boardman, and he just immediately got reversed. He just, well, not yet. Not yet. Yeah.
Switches. Let's see if we're going to, wow, he's powered him down.
Yep. Had a little switch-a-thon there, huh?
Yeah, we did.
I'll switch you, you switch me, and we're back to where we were.
Mm-hmm.
He's running a half from the base there. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, there he goes.
Not shy.
He's strong. I mean, for a freshman, he's strong. He's got him on his back. He's got it really deep on a half there, and he's got to come up on that head a little bit.
And he's got about 10 seconds to finish him. Give Williams credit.
Got him. There it is, the pin.
Give 5 seconds.
Wow. Didn't expect that to go that way, but with 5 seconds left in the first period, Everett pinned his man, so he moves his record to 13 and 14, which as a freshman, that is fantastic. So good for him. He's got some great experience this year. And now we're going to move into Fernando Ortiz. Yep. And he's wrestling Nathan Cardwell. Up, quick takedown. Ortiz has him on his back.
That's what happens when you look at your notes, and that's what if you can stick that in.
Oh, he had him pinned, but yeah. That's 3 back points. We got a 5-0 lead for Mr. Ortiz here. Do you have an age on Nathan Cardwell by any chance? Ooh. Double leg shot. Quick double right to his back, and it looks like this is over. Yeah, it is. Just that quick. So, wow. 100 minute and 32 into the first period, or 38 seconds into the first period with a 7-1 lead. Mr. Ortiz, Fernando, pinned Jordan Williams from Howland to move the team score to 51 Boardman, 9 Howland.
Well, I didn't see it like this when I was playing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Each has some guys that are pretty solid throughout the lineup, but
Yeah, here's Jake Powell, Rob.
Jay Powell, 28 and 10, junior. Second in Hefner, second in Hopple, third in Kinston. Now he is ranked 23rd in the state. And Boardman fans would know his brother Justin Powell, who was, did Justin win state?
He did.
Yes, he did win.
And his dad, Kevin, was second in the state. He wrestled for West Branch back in the day.
Okay.
And Kevin's brother, Brett, was the head coach at Austintown Fitch for many years.
Bloodlines.
Yeah, bloodline. You're not kidding. Jake's a tough kid, too. I've seen him wrestle quite a few times this year. I believe they have the score wrong because they have the visitors up 2-0, but yet Jake's on top. But
2-1 now.
2-1? It should be the other way around, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now they got 3.
So I'm sure Coach Frank's already seen the scoreboard and already probably has in the back of his mind that he knows he needs to get that changed in a minute. So, but
Well, maybe Jay will make it.
as we
not an
start to
issue.
get into the higher weights, you start to see more collar ties and things like that, like you just saw with.
Yep. Yeah, it's a different style than the light kids that are flying around doing all kinds of
Yeah.
moves. It's much more just physical and upper body.
There's Jake with another
Speeding around
takedown.
there, so that's good. 5.
I believe it should be 4-1, but the scoreboard shows 3-2, the Howland in Howland's favor. But I can't believe that that's right because.
Great. That should be 4-1.
Yeah, it's 4-1. There they go. They're changing it now. So there's 40 seconds left in the first period, and Jake's on top.
It's gracious this evening's flying by.
Yeah, it is. We're already at 195.
Mm-hmm. Crossface, I don't know, it's a. I don't pick the pin, but he gets some back points. Got 3 there.
Nice roll. You hit a Granby there, or I kind of missed it?
Well, Jay had he was dictating what they were doing there, but I'm not quite sure what kind of a move that was.
Yeah. He's working the hands. Okay, so we go into the second period with Jake Powell up 7-3. And again, Boardman's leading 51-9 at this point. Jake chooses down. What do you think about that, Rob? Would you put him down?
Well, it just depends on the specialty of each wrestler. If you're good on top and you got good pinning combinations, you could ride well. If you're
Oh, there's a roll.
typically if you're fairly even, you want to go down because he's got a far side cradle here. Let's see if he can. Nope, let it go. But definitely, yeah, the advantage position would be down. So get the escape or reverse. So a little bit loose here. Just a minute and a half.
Agreed. He's had a couple things that if he had just kept it for a little while longer, he would have scored more points. But here goes another roll.
Let's see what he's going to do here.
Boy, he's got a nice roll.
It's a Peterson.
Yeah, that is a Peterson roll, yeah.
Usually it's
He's
tough
getting
to
his
do
back
that.
points, but again, he doesn't have anything tight.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Well,
There he goes.
3 more back points.
So with a minute left in the second period, Jake's winning 12-3.
So he's up 9. That's bonus points if,
Yep.
if it would finish. Wow. All right, there's one. 12-4. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah. That was a Gardner shuck, I believe.
Yeah. Hey, see if we trademark that.
Named after my partner up here.
The Oyster House. Well, good shot by Howland there.
Yeah.
I think he's getting wore out. But
He does look
how do you
tired.
pronounce this boy's name from?
Cole Terreri.
Oh, that's who we got it.
That's what it says. I'm assuming that this is correct on the sheet.
Okay. I didn't have much on him or anything actually. So, at about 20 seconds.
Nice underhooks, but again, just not tight enough to finish there.
Yeah, at this point, Jay doesn't want him to be silly and
Yeah.
do something reckless, but
We're coming to about the end of the second period here, and Jake's leading 12-4, so he's in a position where it doesn't make a lot of sense for him to do a lot at this point.
although you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
See blood in the water and want to
Right.
check him, so
No
I think
doubt.
he could.
After 2 periods, the score, Boardman 12, Allen 4.
So right now, obviously, the team score is not in question. Boardman's going to finalize this match and win no matter what. There's just not enough matches left. So, but I think each individual that's out there wants to get a victory to their name and make sure they're wrestling well heading into the dual states. I think are coming up in the next week or two, right? Dual meets.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. And then of course in March. Middle of March or so, we'll have the state tournament, individual state tournament. So.
And then the sectional start the 29th of this month. So.
That's coming right away.
It's a team sport, but when you're out there with one other dude, it's individual.
Very individual.
Pride's at stake, and
there's a nice takedown, yeah. So now Jake's up 14-5 with a minute and 25 left. I'd be betting he'd want to work for some sort of a pinning combination here and see if he could put this match away.
It seems like he could puts the right combination together. If he Trey is looking a little bit wilted at this point. About a minute to go. Up by 9, so that's stalemate. Just nothing going on.
Yeah, we've gone a good 20-25 seconds with nothing really happening.
There we go.
Yeah. I always like when they call a stalemate quicker than that, you know, like college style stalemate, you know, where you're in there 10 seconds, 10, 12 seconds, that's enough. Let's start fresh.
You better run to the center and be ready.
Yep, yep.
Boy, he keeps trying that roll.
Yeah, I don't know. You had to roll right across your back. I don't think you want to do that very many times. You might just get caught.
That's not necessarily a Granby roll. That's just rolling forward. But 14-6 with the escape.
Oh.
Maybe Jay will be a little fired up after that.
I would hope so.
To do so. Well, 19 seconds. We just
Yeah, it's.
too risky here. See if he's Trey's going to chest him up and do something.
Looked like Cole came to life a little bit here in the last 30 seconds to try to at least try to get something going where he can.
I don't think he's got the strength in him left.
Yeah, he looks pretty tired, and I think Jake is in that position where he could just ride it out and be good. So.
Final score, Boardman 14, Allen 7.
As Mr. Matt said, we're at 14-7, and right now the team score is 54-9. So there's 2 matches left. You got Cage Gibson, and I believe the Beal. There's twins. There's Matt and Sam Beal, and I believe they're twins and they're freshmen. Don't know a lot about them though.
We have Matt?
Yeah, this is Matt.
Not Jessica, I know that. But, see, Matt's a freshman, 4-0, or recently 4-0 at the Iron Boy matches in Marlington. I knew the Iron Man, I didn't know they had the Iron Boys.
Yeah, they have the Iron Boy for the younger kids to be able to get some matches in. And well, how many matches do you get in over there? 4?
4.
Yeah, they don't usually get to, you know, wrestle in too many tournaments when you're an underclassman. You know,
And to take down Howland.
Matt just needs experience, and he'll get that over the course of time in the room and on the mat. And
this guy's all business from Howland. He's got the half in. And one thing about the bigger guys, there's a little more meat back there on the back, so you don't have to hold them too long to get a pin, and he's really working for it. 3 back there. There he goes again. If he would turn that into a half, I'm not trying to tell Howland kid what to do, but, well,
there's your pin. So again, I think what we looked at there was 2 kids at different experience levels, you know? And when you got a freshman, and I don't know what grade that kid was in, do you know? Okay.
So we're up to 285.
Yeah, we're up at 285, last match of the evening here.
So Mariano, 14 freshman. He was wrestling behind 84. He was
Heavyweight matches are always my favorite just because of the way that
Yeah,
it's just a whole different match than any of the matches you've seen so far tonight.
kind of like Bull Seals, just kind of chesting up and who's going to tough it out. This Giorgio Fazekos, 11th grader, he took 5th at the EOWL, so I would think Boardman would do well to even be competitive with this competition, so we'll see.
So you always have to be careful working over the top like that, like Nick is right there. See how he's coming over the top of everything all the time?
Yep. Although a lot of times these guys hate to slip down and go for a leg.
Yeah, they're not going for a leg.
And the guy flops on top of you and the rope goes right around you.
Yep. You don't want to carry 250 pounds on your back. Yep.
No.
So far, coming on the minute mark in the first period, this has been a pretty tightly contested match. It looks like neither one of them want to make that mistake. But
The one thing about the bigger boys, once they get in, a few minutes into a match, I think their strength just neutralizes each other, and they're both just kind of spent. But we'll see. Right now, it's just one hand fighting.
it looked like Nick's looking for like kind of a head and arm or something that he might be able to get wrapped up and get it tight. Oh, nice trip there by Giorgio, and a pin just that quick.
That went according to plan.
Yeah, minute and 24 seconds of the first period, huh? What's interesting about that was for the first minute and 10, it was a very tight match, and we were kind of feeling each other out.
Wasn't paying attention to his feet.
So that brings to the end of the match here tonight, and Boardman wins it 54-21 on senior night. Want to wish the senior, I think it was just Nate Thompson tonight, and some of the girl wrestlettes, and just an outstanding meet for Boardman tonight at senior night. It's always great to win your senior night, you know? Yep.
Really did well, and I'm just surprised how fast this match went. Well, I think we're signing off, folks. So, God bless. Happy lunch. See you next time.